What can you tell us about your goaltending situation tonight?
Well, Condon is in. I think we look at our situation now. We don't know when Andy will be back. We don't know when Hammer will be back. And I think Pierre did a great job of making sure that we had somebody that had experience for the next games, because we don't know how many games. And as we know in this business, 1, 2, or 3 points by the end of the year, it's the playoffs or no playoffs. So I think that the urgency of the situation was really well dealt by Pierre and his willingness to help us right now. And I think with Condon's experience, it gives us the chance to let our American League goaltenders develop at the rate that they should develop at without the pressure that we have right now.
What can you tell us about the rest of your lineup tonight, Coach?
Well, we got McCormick that comes up, and the reason why he's up, it's because we've always said that we want to put forth a deserving culture, not just on our team, but at the American League level too, and he's the one that's been deserving it. He's very hungry, and he's played terrific for them, so he's the one that comes up. And Clayson might play tonight. We have a few Ds that are banged up, so we're not sure if we can have our normal 6 play.
61 is out. Mark Stone is out tonight.
Mark Stone is out. It's not a long injury, I would say. It's his neck. His neck is hurt it last game, and if it was a playoff game, I'm pretty sure there'd be some kind of Band-Aid for that one. But I think that we want to be smart here, and hopefully he'll be back for Saturday.
Coach, you channeled the emotion against the Oilers. How do you handle that moving forward now?
Sorry, the emotion against?
You channeled the emotion in Anderson's wing.
Yeah.
How do you handle that moving forward now as you continue to play?
Well, last game we were back home, and we knew it was going to be a difficult start. It didn't matter, whatever happened on the trip before. Any trip of any year, when you're gone that long, guys are emotionally, physically, and mentally drained. It's normal. I know I woke up in the morning of the game, I go, my goodness, I hope the players don't feel like I do. But they do, and it's normal, and that's human nature, and it's normal, so you have to plan for that. It was a difficult first period, but during the first period, our guys battled real hard to get the emotion back up. Every player tried to contribute in one way or another, and they did, and we were the better team in the second and third in the overtime, and I was really impressed by that. And now I think today they're more energy. We had a day off, and that was on purpose. And coming in today, I think that more energy hopefully means a better start. And I think our start last game, we had shooting opportunities we didn't take. And we turned the puck over 4 times at their blue line, giving them some momentum in our zone. So definitely 2 things that we want to avoid today. We know this is a hungry team. We know they play desperate. You look at their game yesterday, I think the shots were 24-3 at some point for Vancouver. So they're coming in desperate and hard, and we definitely have to at least match that in the first period and keep growing from then on. But we need a better start today. Not because our guys didn't want to do well last game, just because of the circumstances of coming back from a long emotional road trip. I think right now it's more of a normal circumstances, I think, for today, apart from the fact that bodies are falling, but we'll be okay.
I know all he has to do is stop the puck, but is there any difficulty for a goaltender who hasn't really practiced to...
I think you're right. There's stop the puck thing, but yeah, when you haven't been with a certain team, it's normal sometimes that you're not sure exactly how your defense will play, and you got teams that have defensemen that pack it in. You have teams where defensemen are aggressive like ours, but I think it's mostly the PK, the penalty kill is, and he spent some time this morning looking at that with our coaches just to make sure that he knows what we're giving away, what we're not giving away in a penalty kill, because every team. Penalty kill is 1 less. So there's something you're giving away, and it's important for him to know what we're giving away, what we're trying to take away, so he gets familiar with it. And I would say that's the biggest thing. The rest of the stuff, obviously, shots are shots.
But it's for a new goalie, these communication and issues. You got to make sure that with his defenseman before they go out there tonight that they communicate where he.
It's not a gigantic thing. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're right. That is another portion of the game that has to be relayed to him. How we break out, but really in the simplest tasks, you want him to just keep it simple. It's a play it and keep it, especially the first game. So play it, he'll find the open man and leave it there. He'll just leave it for our defenseman. So I think for today, it's clear we want to keep it very simple with him. Just the same as McCormick. He comes in, they play the same systems as we do down there, so it's a lot easier. That was the reason why we did it. But there's a few things that we have to tell him, but not too many so that he gets lost out there. I think he's coming in for his drive, his enthusiasm, his first on puck, his physicality, and I think our goaltender is here because he's calm, so we want to keep him calm. He's a very calm demeanor, he's a workhorse, and he's a guy that's had experience, so those are the reasons why we feel comfortable with him in nets today.
Dans main en français, il dit sur Condon la difficulté d'arriver avec des défenseurs qu'il ne connaît pas nécessairement, sauf Whiteman nous a dit un nouveau système, la difficulté.
Ben écoute, c'est sûr que l'environnement. Je pense que côté émotionnel, tu peux peut-être des fois être affecté, mais dans son cas, lui, c'est un gars très, très calme. C'est une des raisons pour lesquelles on voulait l'acquérir. La façon qu'on va jouer en sortie de zone avec les défenseurs, oui, mais on va garder ça très, très simple. C'est-à-dire qu'il va la jouer ou il va la laisser là, mais on ne rentrera pas dans les détails trop avec lui. On va laisser se concentrer sur ces détails. Puis évidemment, surtout le désavantage numérique. Un gardien de but, il faut qu'il soit très au courant de ce que tu fais en désavantage numérique, parce que dans des avantages numériques, tu choisis toujours de laisser certaines choses ouvertes, parce que c'est là qu'on juge avoir le moins de chances d'avoir des répercussions. Alors, dans son cas, lui, c'était une des approches ce matin, c'était de lui montrer un petit peu ce qu'on fait en désavantage numérique pour lui laisser la chance d'absorber ça cet après-midi.
Guy, t'as monté McCormick. Où est-ce qu'il est rendu Curtis Lazar dans...
Regarde, Curtis avance, mais je pense que ce soit Curtis ou n'importe quel joueur qui a manqué un camp d'entraînement, c'est très difficile de revenir au niveau. C'est parce qu'il faut comprendre que le joueur il est ici, les autres ils montent très rapidement pendant le camp. Puis non seulement lui n'a pas pu pratiquer, ça veut dire qu'il est descendu encore plus bas que la normale, puis tout le monde monte. Fait qu'essayer de rattraper ça, ça prend du temps. Même les meilleurs joueurs de la difficulté. Regarde, Stone, il commence. Là c'est de valeur qui n'est pas là, mais il commençait là, à avoir son rythme. Puis Stone, c'est un joueur de premier plan. Donc, c'est très, très difficile de rattraper ça. Il n'est pas encore là, il n'a pas encore rattrapé ça. C'est sûr qu'on aurait aimé ça, mais il n'est pas là. Alors, nos choix sont toujours en fonction de qui le mérite. Puis ça, on est très, très... je pense qu'il faut vraiment faire attention. Le nom du joueur, puis où il est rendu dans son développement, puis dans sa progression, faut voir clair. Puis ici, on voit très clair. Il n'est pas encore là.
Could I ask you one last question about Craig Anderson? Is it your understanding that he'll be gone like a game-to-game type thing? Could he play Saturday? Do you expect it could be a couple of weeks at a time, or do you have any idea?
The reality is nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's right now he's with his wife, and they're taking care of tests and other things that I can't get in. I to be honest with you, I don't know exactly where it's at there, because it's not a hockey process. It's a medical process, and so anything's possible right now. We have no clue. That's what's difficult. I think it's difficult for him. It's difficult for us, and that's why Condon is here. And we're going to go one day at a time with this one for sure.